Okay, so what's your name and what is your wellness practice?
I'm Pamela, and I'm the woman in the mirror, 143. And my wellness practice is a little bit of everything. We do sound,
Ooh.
we do one-on-one coaching, I host retreats, ancestral healing, inner
Ooh.
child wounds.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, kind of a smorgasbord, kind of like my belief
Okay.
system.
Do you have a studio or where do you practice?
So we just purchased a commercial building, well, leased in Atascadero. So yeah, we are at 5805.
I love it.
We're right down the street from Sunken Gardens, where we'll
Okay.
be at Conscious Fest. So it's kind of wonderful.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm asking everyone, if you could describe your practice in one word, what would it be?
Transformative.
Ooh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, and how did you get started in your practice? Like, how old did you first start feeling that this was your calling?
So first start feeling that this was my calling. Definitely young. Like I was a little girl, I always wanted to help others. I've been through a very, very dark path as a child and going into early adulthood. And so I came to my calling by walking through so much darkness and walking through the trenches and learning how to pull myself out and helping others do the same.
That's beautiful. That's good. Okay, and so coming to this communal at Gaia's Garden, what have you learned? What have you learned about anybody new?
Ooh, I love that. So much magic. It's the energy in there is
It's good.
so full
Yes.
and it's so abundant. So I'm meeting other like-minded women that are on the same path as us, that are stepping into their power, that are helping others, that are giving back. And yeah, I'm still learning. Still learning.
I love it. Okay, that's good.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm Kaylee. Introduce yourself.
I'm Melissa. Really nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Okay, so what is your wellness practice?
I teach Kundalini yoga and meditation, and I also offer intuitive readings.
So how do you pronounce it? Kundalini?
Kundalini.
Ooh, what kind of form is that?
It's the yoga of awareness. So I always like to say we get really weird in my classes.
Ooh, okay, so I like
there's breath work, there's mantras, there's movement. Last week I had one of my students just like start making some weird noises, and I said she was going wild woman on us, and everybody loved it.
Okay.
Just a really powerful way of shifting our energy and deepening our awareness.
Okay, and where do you teach at?
I teach at Saunter Yoga and Wellness in Atascadero.
Ooh, beautiful. Okay. And if you could describe your practice in one word, what would it be?
I would say my overall offerings, it would be embody.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
And just bringing our spirituality, bringing who we are as a soul, as a spirit into our bodies and really living it.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, and so if you wanted more people to know in the interwebs about what you do, where can they find you?
They can find me online at melissabullock.embody.com. Okay. I'm also on Instagram at melissabullock.embody.
Okay.
And I'm on Facebook, but I do not know the tagline there, but it's Melissa Bullock.
Okay, so, I will make sure to tag and have the people follow you.
And the conscious community as well. I'm
listed
on their website as well.
Yes, great lady. Kaylee is her name. I'm Kaylee as well. Okay, good to meet you. Okay. Well, I'm Kaylee. Introduce yourself and what do you do for wellness?
Hi, Kaylee. My name's Michelle Rowanson, and I'm an esthetician, so I take care of the skin.
Ooh.
Focusing on the décolleté in the face, and I just like to educate people on how to take care of your skin, hydrate it, and keep it protected from the elements.
Okay, and what brought you into the wellness industry and how long ago? How long have you been practicing?
Okay, so I would say that I came into the industry back when I gave birth to my children. And so 25 years ago, my son was born and I wanted to be able to treat him holistically. So it really started with like the aromatherapies.
Yeah.
And trying just the old wives' tales to treat his symptoms instead of running to antibiotics and whatnot. So I would say it started there, and then I used it through the rearing of my children. And when they were old enough, because I was a stay-at-home mom, in 2016, I decided to go into learning more about the skin. and I became an esthetician in 2016.
Wow. Okay. And if you could describe your wellness practice in one word, what would you describe it as? One word.
Meditation.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
That's my practice, would be the
That's
meditation.
Beautiful. I love
and
that.
I use my meditation when I'm doing my face in the morning, when I'm washing and cleansing, and then applying my hydration. And I use that as meditation time. But then I also have my meditation practices going inward. I would say one word meditation.
Beautiful. And so I have pretty red skin issues. What would be the best thing to use on a red prone skin?
Well, you would need to reduce the inflammation.
That's what I'm hearing.
Anti-inflammatories are
So
really
more gut.
good. Oh, it's all about the gut.
Ooh, love that topic.
It is all about the gut.
We could talk about that for hours.
On and on. I've been studying that, and I'm kind of professional there
Ooh,
too.
Okay.
Now
okay.
Practice, there's a whole nother story.
Okay. So this is Michelle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Kaka. My name is Sierra Mace. I am co-owner and herbalist of Gaia's Garden and apothecary.
Okay.
I'm Summer Burchell, co-owner of Gaia's Garden and apothecary.
Okay. And one of my questions I wanted to ask you ladies was, what inspired you to get involved in the holistic wellness community?
There was such a need, first of all, in our own private lives, but then just recognizing that our community needed a place to go for that specific idea of health and wellness. They needed the support in the herbs and the crystals and just having a safe place to go.
We started beginning of COVID 2021. So it was still COVID times. Yeah.
So how long has the shop been open?
4 years.
Wow.
A little over 4 years now.
You just had your 4 years.
Yeah.
Ooh, congratulations. Okay, so this is another question I like. If you could describe your philosophy in wellness in one word, what would it be? One word. Your wellness.
Intimacy.
Ooh, okay.
Knowing yourself, knowing your body.
Ooh, that's
knowing
good.
We'll stop it there.
Okay. So,
yourself.
what's your number one tip for living a conscious lifestyle?
I think being in tune with yourself and keeping it simple and doable.
Being realistic.
And being realistic.
Okay.
Not setting huge expectations for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, and last question, what was your favorite part about your meet and greet tonight here at Gaia's Garden?
Gosh.
Seeing all the support, seeing so many other like-minded individuals.
It was such a party.
Yeah, so many lovely women that are stepping into their power and sharing their gifts and their own journey with us. We're not alone. There's plenty of us women out there that are really ready to step in and offer their gifts to people.
And when is your next event?
Well, we'll be here next month in May with one of the other ladies. They'll be doing a host here.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
15th.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, that's it.
We did it.